Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. It's a nice rain of freezing. Hello, Leapfoot. Well, you're ready to watch stuff this morning, aren't you? Is it getting any better? My audio? Can you hear me now? Are you able to hear me now? Give me confirmation. All right. What happens a lot of time, and what I was saying was, good morning. It's not a horribly cold day today, just slightly above freezing in my car. What happens is my phone is still connected to the house internet up to a certain point, of course, and then it takes a moment for it to kick over to mobile internet, my phone, cell phone, whatever you want to call it, however you want to say it, cellular data, blah blah blah. At 3:32 in the morning, I don't think I'm too worried about what we call it. But yeah, it's not supposed to be overly warm today, but not supposed to be overly cold today. Low 50s, mid 50s, I guess. But I must be getting used to doing these shows because I told I wasn't going to do a show today. I was just gonna drive to work, listen to music, kind of vibe out, but I don't know, it just didn't feel right. So I guess I am now addicted to these shows, for better or for worse. I know. I know it's been raining all night, so still have to be a little careful with the roads because one, there's a lot of water, and two, it's still slightly cold enough where it wouldn't take much for it to have some ice on it. So I have to kind of be a little careful with that. I'm not anticipating it, but I don't think anybody anticipates ice. I really don't feel like getting in an accident this morning. Hello, Matt. How you doing, kid? I hope you're doing well. I wasn't watching. It looks like a few people joined in, so I want to I'm kind of hoping that you guys will interact with me, as in, instead of me talking about the topic, yes, instead of me talking about the topic, maybe we could go back and forth. Maybe you guys could kind of tell me what you've heard. I'll tell you what I've heard, and have a roundtable discussion instead of me just being a talking head. How's that sound? Let's give that a try. So maybe I do not know a lot about Slender Man. Yes, I can't. 40 on your porch, I think that says. I don't know. My car says 33. That's my phone said something like 40. So maybe my car temperature gauge is wrong. But yeah. So Slender Man is not a cryptid that's been around. Well, I don't know. Would he be considered a cryptid? No, I don't think he would. No, Matt. I do not know the first rule of Slender Man. I didn't know there was rules. Um, don't look at them. Maybe that's what I heard. But so I don't know if he would be considered a cryptid. To be honest with you, I think he's more like a spirit, maybe entity. They call him Slender Man because I believe he's anywhere from 8 to 12 feet tall, and I think Slender Man is probably a wrong term for it because I believe there is many of them. Oh, really? Do you guys feel comfortable talking about them? The more you talk about him, the more he comes after you. And would that work on people watching the replay? Maybe it's good that I didn't do a ton of research, huh? But wouldn't that make for great video if all of a sudden he's in front of us? Sure, Matt. Sure. Get me driving down a dark road in the middle of nowhere and say something like that. So, see, has he came after you yet? Do you think he would be? Do you think he would be the same as like a? I don't remember what they're called, but shadow figures with a hat man. Yeah, right. Oh, that. That was a car, my friend. You think he's under the same category as the shadow figure with fedora type hats, or do you think those are two completely different type of entities? I mean, obviously they're different because they're different, but can they be like subclasses of the same thing? No, the hat man. Yeah, that's one. So, see, now I kind of like this back and forth a lot better than me just babbling on, to be honest with you guys. But I know there's tons. Well, let me take that back. I only seen about 2 videos of real decent footage of the tall guy. Now, that's not exactly true. I mean, it probably is in a lot of cases because a lot of people take sleep. That in between state, they see a lot of things. That's for sure. But I've heard of encounters of people that are just looking out of the corner of their eyes just right, or walk in a room and catch them real quick. So I've heard people that were up, moving around, such, seeing. So, but yeah, I've only seen it, and I've never seen video footage of it, that's for sure. So maybe it's 99% like you're saying. But there's only like two decent videos that you can't say that is computer manipulated such of the Slender Man. I've only seen a couple that there. I remember one where these two kids were playing out back of their house. I think one might have been on a trampoline back in the day, and I think 90s. And they had an old camcorder they were recording the kids on, and next thing you know, they seen him slinking. Now that was really good video footage, but once again, it was hard to tell if it was manipulated or not. And the second one is not quite coming to mind so quickly, but I do remember seeing another one somewhere. See, I watch all kinds of paranormal related content, so sometimes my mind kind of goes blank on such things. But yeah, he's usually pretty tall. He's very well dressed, long, lengthy arms, long, lengthy legs. Yeah, this is when I probably get attacked, right? No, I'm on the part of 62 that that cell service is a little shaky. Let me know when it gets back to being decent. Get help, help. Let me guess, it's not glitching now, right? So now I just sound like an idiot. Do you think that Jack Skellington was based off, kind of got his vibe from the tall man? Or do you think that's just coincidence? Because I see a lot of Jack in Slender Man. Good thing it's not like the urban legend Bloody Mary. Otherwise, I would have summoned him already. Am I back to good? Is my audio and video smooth? Don't leave me hanging, guys. Let me know. Yeah, all right. Thank you. But you think Jack Skellington is kind of loosely based off him? But so yeah, there's been reports of this entity for a lot of years now, and then that leads me to question: would there be such beings if there wasn't the internet and such? Like, I suppose there would be, but as in I don't know how they say, the more energy you put into something, the more realistic it is, the more it becomes speaking it into existence. Yes. Right. The better and the clearer of the technology we get, the more, even the most authentic of evidence, like right now, something could come right in front of me live, and there'd still be people saying that it was faked. No, I don't know, Matt. What's the real story of the girls that tried to sound? Can't believe your own eyes anymore, right? Hey, Tupla? That sounds about right. Kind of like Quickville. Yeah. No, Matt, I don't know the story behind it. I didn't know you could summon them, or that there was a ritual to summon them, or whatever. And if you guys end up seeing him because you're learning too much from this, sorry, get a hold of us. We'll see what we can to help you. Who you gonna call? Waha. But yeah, no, I didn't know there was a ritual to summon him. I kind of like this brown table talk a lot better than me just babbling on. Yeah, it's still raining a little bit, not a heavy rain, but plus I haven't been using my wipers as much because I got um, that Rain X, so it beads up pretty good. Which in situations like this works out because you guys aren't seeing my wipers as much. Um, but yeah, it's still raining a little bit. I think it's supposed to rain all day. Two girls wanted to summon him, so they he got they got so they got another girl to go into the woods with them. They used a knife on her like 15 times, so it's always good to be colorful when making videos. Oh yeah, yeah. Now that she mentioned it, I do remember that story. Um, yeah, I do remember. I mean, my memory has not quite come back, but I do remember hearing about that. I think I watched a documentary once about it. I think that's where I seen the videos to tell you the truth, that people put out. Um, I'm not sure where they got the story to do that, other than maybe they're thinking about their traditional sacrifice type situation where you do something like that to bring certain entities around. So, so yeah, it's crazy why people would think something like that would work. Now I have to ask because I don't remember. Did do they report him coming to them, or was that a bust deal? Maybe we shouldn't say because then that might give people ideas. Don't say. They can look it up themselves because I don't want anybody to come back and say, hey, I seen it on their channel. I need some coffee. Yeah, yes. But what topic do you guys want to talk about tomorrow? We did this one. Um, Can't believe we're halfway through the week already. It's just crazy. Yeah, I will say that I've personally never seen any kind of cryptid, any kind of entity like the Hat Man, Slender Man, or anything like that. I believe we've seen 2 full body apparitions at Guernsey Hollow. But I've never seen anything like a cryptid or an entity or anything like that. I don't know. In some ways, I think that would be cool. I'm not sure what definition you're talking about. I think you're trying to spook me, kid. You have, huh, Leefoot? This is where it got me. This spot here is what got me to think about doing this episode. Was that guy running yesterday or the day before? Kind of tall, gangly, and for a half second, I thought it was the tall guy there, but I was like, well, yeah, I don't think he'd be wearing a headlamp. Just call him Nick. That's not nice, Ali, but and you know it. If you don't want, maybe I'll be the first person in Warren County that has to deal with it. So I guess we came this far into it. How do we get rid of them? Is there a ritual? Is there saying the rosary 1,000 times? What's the deal? I guess I should have looked that up myself. I have learned more today than I have in a while, or at least recalled some of it. It's almost time for some coffee. Good old coffee. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rainy day. And I hope you just have a wonderful day, period. I myself will be working for a while out in this weather. But I will try my best you don't really originally, he only went after kids. So it was just survive it until you're an adult. Oh, I'm an adult. And a bus. Bad news. Bad news stories say goes after adults. Figures. Good morning, Jonathan. If you can, everybody go over and watch his live when he has it today and subscribe and all that to his channel. Jonathan, you're popping in kind of late. But I guess I'll have to survive until I'm a senior citizen or something. But look at that beer now available. But I appreciate everybody stopping in today, and thank you very much for all the conversation and back and forth and everything. It definitely made for a better live stream, that's for sure. So I will try to think of something to chat about tomorrow. You as well, kid. I love you. Everybody else, have a great, wonderful day. And as always, stay spooky.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping down and appreciate the visit. Now get the hell off of my porch. We'll see you the next time. Come on back.